You know how you love the way your tank looks, you love the whole scape you did, the whole layout, but sometimes you get a little bored and you want to spice things up a little bit. Today we're doing just that with some awesome Aquadecor background log pieces that are going into the 450 back there. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm hooking you up with a 10% discount code, not only for the logs that are in here, but for everything on Aquadecor Backgrounds website. You ready? Let's go. Got some rocks. These look like boulders, but they weigh nothing. A couple of rocks. And then we got the big old tree logs. Look at that one. Check that out. Don't worry, I'm gonna unwrap these in a second. Can't wait to see what these look like unwrapped, baby. Right, look at that. Big ones. Big ones. So check this out, each one stands up on its own. You can stand on the feet at the bottom, which is a good thing. I don't have to worry about them tipping over or anything like that. Let's get these babies unwrapped. I do have to say, Aquadecor goes a little crazy with the wrapping, but hey, they want to make sure your stuff arrives good. So I get it. That's beautiful. Look at this thing. Look at the realism on these branches here. Look at the veins on that. Ooh, them discus gonna love these babies. Check it out. Stands perfectly all on its own. Oh, I like that. Provide a nice piece of sponge underneath. Why? So fish can't get up and swim in there, and they won't stay stuck in there. They can come out, but you don't want your fish hiding in there. So for that reason, keep the sponge in there, and you block it off. I like that. Very smart. No fish entry zone. Next one, baby. Getting good at this now. Another beautiful piece. Come on, camera. There you go. Look at that. I'm loving it. Very nice, very nice. Very realistic texture. And we got the sponge in there again, yep. So it's by design, people. Like it. And once again, stands up nice and on its own. All right, 3 more to go. See, the trick is to find the end part. I got you, Aquadecor, I got you. A little slow when it comes to wrapping, but I figured it out. So as you can see, each of these are custom. Not one is like the other, which is something I really like. Even if you ordered these, you wouldn't get these same 5 that are made the same way. They are all custom made. With that being said, this is a good time to tell you that you're not gonna get them this height, right? You will input your tank's measurements and Aquadecor will make them to your height of your tank. If you wanted them to stick out the top of the tank, you could have that. But if you wanted them to remain inside the tank, the way I'm gonna do it today, you give them your measurements, they'll hook you up. So I'm glad I didn't start with this one, right? Even though this one's really nice, still got really nice roots at the bottom. But check out the top. That one's just a straight log piece with this little thing sticking out. Which is cool because all the other ones they're a lot more intricate. So this one's just the simpler looking one. I like it still. But if I would have started with this one, you guys would have been like, that's it? Just a straight little log? Let's check the, yep sir, boom. Last but not least, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Aquadecor, te pasaste. If y'all don't know what that means, I can't help you. Let's check out the close-up. But wait, let's not forget these rocks, baby. Look at those, check them out. Super cool rocks. They all have holes drilled into them so that they fill up with water and you won't have any problems with them floating. They'll all sink right to the bottom, and they're super light. They are not real rocks. They just look like real rocks. These are going in there too, baby. All right, let's get these bad boys in the tank. Now the beautiful thing, as you can see, that they stand up on their own. You don't have to glue them to your tank. You don't have to tie them up to anything. They don't have to be holding on to anything at the top. So all we're gonna do is do a quick water change so that it's a little easier on my arms and shoulders and I can get soaking wet. And we're just gonna put them in as we see fit. Let's go. If you don't know about that pump yet, you must be new here. Welcome. But you can find that Vivicin pump in my shop. The link is gonna be in the description. That thing is gonna drain any amount of water super fast. While it starts to drain, I'm gonna take the glass tops off, so get them out of the way for now. I know these things look really good up here, but they can't stay up there. Yes, that's right. I can turn off one half of my lights and not the other because they're separated in the Mobius app. That's a big old glass top. Some algae on it too. So I have decided that I want these pieces to sit on the glass itself and not on the sand substrate. So I'm going to basically brush all that sand out of that corner, which is the side that I'm putting all these pieces on. I don't want to do it now because then most of it is going to get sucked up right through the water pump. So I'll wait till the tank is finished draining completely and then I'll move it over. That looks pretty good. That's like an 80% water change. It's sand moving time. And for those of you that don't know about my invention, this is my handy dandy sand substrate mover, remover, adjuster. It has no other name in the industry except that. Don't let anybody steal this. The caveman made this sand mover, okay? If you want one, you gotta let me know. I wish the discus were on the other side of the tank right now. Whoa, whoa. Come on, big boy. Bro, go that way. He's almost out of the tank. Yes, go that way. Go that way. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Whoa! That was almost very scary. Now, if you're wondering why I don't have a bubbler or an air stone in the tank while I'm doing this, that was the exact reason why. They're creating their own surface agitation, along with my sand remover tool. Patent pending. So I'm thinking I kind of like this guy for the corner. See how that goes. So another really good reason for moving the sand is that if you gave Aquadecor your exact measurements of your height and you sit this stuff on top of the sand, it's gonna stick out the top. I'm almost right there. We'll see what happens when we put the glass back. Maybe one more. You know what, guys? I'm thinking that they look so good. I want to use all 5, but they're so big that maybe I just spread it out throughout the whole tank. See what that looks like. Sorry, bro. Kind of like that one in the corner right here. See, I could have done this without dropping the water, of course. These pieces are hollow, they would have went right in, but I would have been totally soaked all the way up to my shoulders. And the tank needed a water change anyway. Flaco, chill out, bro. Just stay over there now. Just go where I'm not. It's not that hard, bro. It's not rocket science. Okay, stressed everybody out pretty good. Discus are hiding. Flaco and Blanco been jumping around. But we got the logs in. I got 4 on this side. It's looking pretty good. And I got 1 on that corner trying to give it a little 3D effect. So this one's up in the front panel glass. And these other 4 are just kind of staggered. Let's fill this baby back up. Let's turn out the lights. We're gonna add a little bit of stress guard to the tank. And we'll be back in a little bit. First things first, before the fill up, we're gonna add some safe to the tank just to dechlorinate the water. You guys should already know this. So I also adjusted the position of my wave maker so it's not blowing right on the branches. I found a nice little alleyway for it so it can blow water straight across the tank right there. And I'm gonna put the other one on that side in the same position. Fill up time, baby. While the tank is filling up, it's a good time to remind you about the Aqua Builder app. I fire up the app, I go into my 450-gallon tank, and I go ahead and add my new Amazonian roots to my accessories. Why? Just in case something's going on in the tank and I want to remember what day I installed those Amazonian roots, I can check the log on my Aqua Builder app and it's always going to be there. Almost forgot about my rocks. Let's get these in. Takes a while to fill that thing up with water. So let's get all the rocks in here so you can start filling up. So these rocks take some time to fill up with water before they won't float. Ooh, we almost made it out. Finally got one to sink. I'm gonna just let them be and they'll eventually fill up with water on their own. Check these guys out, all congregated together in the middle. They all got each other's back. I love it. Discus tend to do that a lot. It makes them feel a lot safer. And then the new 450 is born. The 450 is about 90% complete for me. I still got some stocking to do. Some of you know exactly what I plan to add into this tank. But as far as the core goes, the very last thing that I want to do is replace all the live plants that I lost originally. That way it'll fill the whole tank up and it's gonna look excellent. If you want to see me do that, that video is right there. Make sure you check it out. But before you go, make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.